Doc, in LE, have you ever been to that space where you ever thought about suicide as black men?
I mean, yeah, absolutely. I was on suicide watch. Yeah, there were times when I'm recently married, but there were times when me and my girlfriend, me and my fiance, and now me and my wife, there were times when we never spoke about it, but she never left me alone. And I never let myself be alone. Because we had spoken about that, you know, and I put it to her very straight. You know, I just don't want it. You know, you talk about life, you know, I just don't want it. You know, I just don't want.
What brought you to that place?
Isolation, right? Ostracism, humiliation, abandonment, you know. And the funny thing about that is that, I mean, we got a doc here, so I've learned that those things and having an event happen to you and getting arrested, or, you know, losing a job, or, you know, having to rejigger, you think that's the thing that gets you, you know, but it's usually, I found for myself, it was something way back, you know, that kind of had my mind in a certain space, you know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, drug overdose, yep.
Wow.
Damn near lived on a roof, you know, just plenty of, I don't even smoke cigarettes. You know what I mean? Plenty of cigarettes and whiskey. You know, I actually wrote a letter. Yeah, I've done the whole thing and been there.
Just the courage you have at this table, though, man. Just the courage.
It's not. It's precious, right? Like, life is precious, and it's deep, but there is a level of, like, I don't really care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I've reached a point now where it's like, I really want to care. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't care.
But the darkness we have to go through as a black man sometimes to get to that light.
But see, that's the thing you said.
That's what pisses me off.
You said this at the top. You know, we as black men have to talk about mental health, right? Like, I agree, but we are all born into a society in which our narrative, right? Our narrative as black men, we're born into a narrative that puts us downhill.
Yeah.
And then you end up having to pretend that you're somebody that you're not to get through certain doors that I got through, right? You don't get through an Ivy League door, you know, behaving a certain way, thinking a certain way, or letting people know you think a certain way. That didn't happen.
I think